Hello and welcome to the Daily English News program in Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Ilham. Organized by Nizami Ganjavi International Center under the patronage of President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev, the 12th Global Baku Forum themed Rethinking World Order, Turning Challenges into Opportunities began at the Gülistan Palace in Baku. President Ilham Aliyev addressed the opening ceremony of the forum.
In his address, President Ilham Aliyev congratulated the Nizami Ganjavi International Center on its extraordinary activity throughout all these years and also for organizing this important international event. The head of state said he was very proud that the Global Baku Forum had become one of the leading international platforms for addressing important issues of global agenda. Touching on the COP29, the head of state said, the decision to organize COP29 in Azerbaijan was driven by a very responsible approach of Azerbaijan towards its energy resources. I would like to underline that our country is not in shortage of energy supply. On the contrary, today Azerbaijan is providing energy security for more than a dozen countries. 12 of them are recipients of Azerbaijani natural gas. 10 out of 12 are European countries, so it's not by chance that the European Commission has called Azerbaijan a reliable partner and also pan-European energy supplier. On the chairmanship of NAM, President Ilham Aliyev said Azerbaijan chaired the non-aligned movement, the institution of 120 countries, and actively supported member states in different situations, including during the COVID time, providing humanitarian and financial assistance to more than 80 countries. The head of state pointed out that at the same time, through active communication with European actors, Azerbaijan played a role as a kind of a bridge builder between the global south and the global north. COP29 in Baku is called the Baku Breakthrough, and that's an important legacy. Unfortunately, this global international event was accompanied by a campaign in some Western media, noted the head of state, and added that these fake news were generated from several centers, actually two, one in the U.S. State Department and the fake news outlets like the Washington Post, New York Times, Politico, Newsweek, and the Associated Press were just implementing the instructions of the U.S. State Department. The second source was the office of the President of France, Mr. Macron, through their fake news media like Le Monde, Figaro, and others. On the Armenia-Azerbaijan process, President Ilham Aliyev stated that we cannot and we will not forget the years of occupation. We cannot forget the suffering of the Azerbaijani people, which was caused by Armenian occupation and aggression. Those who visit the liberated territories can see the level of barbarism. All our cities are in ruins. Now we are rebuilding them, but everything was leveled to the ground, and that was a deliberate herbicide against our villages, cities, against our religious and historical heritage. 65 mosques were demolished, noted the head of state. Dwelling on the Khojali genocide, the head of state said, we will not forget the genocide of Khojali when Armenians killed 613 innocent people, more than 60 children and more than 100 women. But at the same time, we need to look to the future. We need to have peace in the South Caucasus, and that is why Azerbaijan was the initiator of the peace process. Actually, Azerbaijan was even the author of the draft peace agreement, which today is being discussed between Azerbaijan and Armenia, and largely agreed. Our fight was a fight for justice, for international law, for our dignity. We implemented the UN Security Council resolutions, which remained on paper for 27 years and would have remained for 27 years more if we did not liberate our land by force. Sometimes you have to use force to achieve peace and to restore justice. And today we see it. We see how the European Union is trying to change its policy towards building strong military potential. We see other countries concentrating their resources on building military potential and infrastructure. We've been doing that for at least 20 years since 2005 and have created a strong army which liberated our territory and put an end to separatism and separatists. Today, the full restoration of territorial integrity and sovereignty is a demonstration of not only the strong will of the Azerbaijani people, but also a demonstration of international justice, underlined President Ilham Aliyev. Touching on the EU monitoring mission, the head of state said it's actually a reconnaissance mission of the European Union, which is spying day and night on our border, looking just for places where they can penetrate. President Ilham Aliyev spoke about corrupt politicians who have been supporting the Armenian diaspora for decades. The head of state pointed out that he had raised this issue with Armenian representatives and with their new bosses in Brussels, because now they have changed. The big brother today is Brussels. Until President Trump won, it was the State Department, it was USAID. It was corrupt American politicians like Menendez who are now facing serious problems. But Menendez should not be the last one. As they say, one swallow does not make a summer. There are many more who put Armenian money in their pockets. I can name them. Their names are known: Mr. Adam Schiff, Mr. Frank Pallone, Madam Nancy Pelosi, and many others who for decades were receiving money from Armenian diaspora organizations in the United States to attack Azerbaijan and discredit it, emphasized President Ilham Aliyev. On the subject of Antony Blinken's policy towards Azerbaijan, the head of state said this policy actually ruined U.S.-Azerbaijan relations, which we had been building for 30 years. We have always been a very reliable partner and friend to the United States. When they needed us, we were with them. When they needed us in Iraq, we were in Iraq with our troops. When they needed us in Afghanistan, we were one of the first non-NATO countries to join operations in Afghanistan in 2001. And we were among the last to leave, but after we left, they imposed sanctions on us. I remember it was a big frustration in Azerbaijan, noted President Ilham Aliyev in his opening remarks at the 12th Global Baku Forum themed Rethinking World Order, Turning Challenges into Opportunities.
On March 13, President Ilham Aliyev met with Bayram Begay, President of the Republic of Albania.
Bayram Begay conveyed his congratulations to his Azerbaijani counterpart on the successful holding of COP29 in Azerbaijan. He emphasized that significant achievements were made during the negotiations held as part of the event and that important decisions were adopted concerning the climate agenda. The Albanian president noted that in addition to political relations, cooperation between Azerbaijan and Albania in the fields of economy, trade, energy, tourism and other sectors was progressing successfully. He particularly mentioned the significance of the TAP project and expressed satisfaction with Azerbaijan's involvement in Albania's gasification project. President Ilham Aliyev thanked the Albanian president for his congratulations and emphasized that, despite the short preparation time, the organizational work for COP29 had been conducted at a high level. President Ilham Aliyev also recalled with satisfaction the adoption of highly important decisions regarding the climate agenda at COP29. Touching upon bilateral relations, the head of state emphasized the friendly ties between Azerbaijan and Albania, praised the successful development of cooperation in the energy sector, and noted Azerbaijan's involvement in Albania's gasification project. During the conversation, the presidents exchanged views on prospects for cooperation and key issues on the bilateral agenda. They also highlighted the significance of the 12th Global Baku Forum in discussing issues on the international agenda. Bayram Begay expressed his satisfaction with his regular participation in this event.
President Ilham Aliyev met with Željko Cvijanović, chairwoman of the presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
President Ilham Aliyev recalled with pleasure his official visit to Bosnia and Herzegovina and the discussions held during the meeting with Željko Cvijanović as part of that visit. The chairwoman of the presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina expressed her gratitude to the head of state for the invitation to the 12th Global Baku Forum of the Nizami Ganjavi International Center. She highlighted that the forum was organized excellently and that important global issues were discussed during the event. Cvijanović also fondly recalled her visit to Azerbaijan during COP29 and her meeting with President Ilham Aliyev, praising the significant achievements made during the conference. During the meeting, the two leaders exchanged views on expanding cooperation between the two countries in various fields, including economy, trade, energy, culture, and other areas of mutual interest.
The head of our state then received Georgiev, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Bulgaria.
Minister Georgiev highlighted the importance of the 12th Global Baku Forum, emphasizing that crucial issues were discussed at the event. Stating that Azerbaijan and Bulgaria enjoy friendly relations, the minister underscored the comprehensive development of cooperation based on these principles. In this regard, he highlighted the significant potential for collaboration between the two countries in economic and trade sectors, energy, including renewable energy, transport, culture, tourism, people-to-people contacts, and other areas. The Bulgarian foreign minister also stressed the importance of establishing direct flights between Baku and Sofia. President Ilham Aliyev fondly recalled his official visit to Bulgaria and the meetings held during the trip. The head of state praised the development of bilateral relations and touched upon cooperation in the energy sector. President Ilham Aliyev emphasized the significance of supplying Azerbaijani gas to the Bulgarian market today and its role in Bulgaria's energy security. The cooperation between Azerbaijan and Bulgaria in the field of renewable energy was highlighted. The head of state congratulated Bulgaria on joining the renewable energy project involving Azerbaijan, Georgia, Romania, and Hungary as a partner. The collaboration between the two nations in this sector was commended.
President Ilham Aliyev received Fatih Birol, Executive Director of International Energy Agency.
President Ilham Aliyev awarded the Dostluk Friendship Order to Fatih Birol in recognition of his support for Azerbaijan's presidency at COP29. His promotion of global climate change initiatives, as well as his effective cooperation. President Ilham Aliyev expressed gratitude to Fatih Birol for his cooperation with Azerbaijan and support provided during COP29. In response, Fatih Birol expressed great pride in receiving the Dostluk Order and emphasized Azerbaijan's pivotal role in Europe's energy security as a reliable partner. He congratulated Azerbaijan on the successes achieved at COP29, noting that despite the difficult and complex negotiations, significant progress was made on the climate agenda. Fatih Birol also thanked President Ilham Aliyev for the invitation to the 12th Global Baku Forum, describing it as an important platform for discussing key international issues. He expressed his views on potential future cooperation with the forum. The conversation included an exchange of perspectives on global energy issues.
The same day, the head of our state received Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of the World Health Organization.
Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus congratulated President Ilham Aliyev on the successful organization of COP29 in Azerbaijan and praised the results achieved during the conference. President Ilham Aliyev noted that despite the short preparation time, Azerbaijan had taken all necessary measures to ensure the event was held at the highest level. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus expressed gratitude to Azerbaijan for its support of the World Health Organization and its voluntary financial contributions. He also emphasized the importance of the collaborative projects carried out with Azerbaijan in various countries. The meeting focused on cooperation between Azerbaijan and the World Health Organization, as well as the future activities of UN structures. During the conversation, the sides highlighted the significance of the 12th Global Baku Forum and the key issues on its agenda.
President Ilham Aliyev received Rebecca Greenspan, Secretary General of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development.
Rebecca Greenspan congratulated President Ilham Aliyev on the excellent organization of COP29 in Azerbaijan and the significant outcomes achieved during the event. During the conversation, both sides emphasized the importance of the 12th Global Baku Forum organized by the Nizami Ganjavi International Center and praised the pivotal role of this event in addressing key international issues. The meeting also highlighted the successful cooperation between Azerbaijan and the UN structures, noting Azerbaijan's voluntary financial contributions to UN institutions. It was also announced that Azerbaijan will host the World Urban Forum in 2026, and country's achievements in the field of sustainable development goals were highly commended.
President Ilham Aliyev addressed a congratulatory letter to His Holiness Pope Francis. The letter reads, "Your Holiness, on my behalf and on behalf of the people of Azerbaijan, I convey to you and through you to all your co-religionists my most sincere congratulations on the occasion of your election anniversary. The current level of relations between Azerbaijan and the Holy See is a source of satisfaction. Our cooperation aimed at promoting harmonious relations between cultures and religions and the triumph of humanistic ideals is gaining new meaning day by day and becoming even stronger. I highly value your personal contribution to the development of our cooperation with the Holy See and the expansion of our sincere dialogue. I'm grateful for your consistently high regard for the role of Azerbaijan, where exemplary tolerance and multiculturalism prevail in promoting mutual understanding among the peoples of the world. I'm confident that the relations between Azerbaijan and the Holy See will continue to serve the expansion of the inter-civilizational and inter-religious dialogue, the preservation and strengthening of the multicultural values, and the establishment of peace and tranquility throughout the world. On this momentous day, I wish you good health, long life, and success in your noble and sacred mission. Sincerely, Ilham Aliyev, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan." That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Stay well.